It is such a joy to be here with you all. Just scrolling through for a minute and checking out who's here. Wow. Oh, so sweet. Um, mm. Thank you, thank you. And for those of you who are joining Let My People Sing for the first time, we wanted to just introduce ourselves as Let My People Sing, and as a project, I'm going to share a little bit about us and what we do, and then introduce you to the team and our fabulous 2020 teachers. So Let My People Sing, we're a project working to build a vibrant Jewish singing culture that reflects the diversity of Jewish singing traditions. We care about creating an environment where everyone can be a leader and a learner of song, and where voices that have been pushed to the margins are centered. Our work has really historically been centered around these in-person retreats, which maybe some of you have been to. And given that large gatherings aren't safe for us right now, we're in the process of discerning our role in these new times. And this summer, we were supposed to have a retreat, and it was actually going to be our 10th retreat, and in the grand vision of this summer's retreat, there were schemes and dreams of having a Sephardi and Mizrahi music and prayer track, as well as a space specifically for Black and Indigenous Jews, Jews of color, and Sephardi and Mizrahi Jews. But because we're not gathering in person for multiple days as we planned, those things didn't happen. And we want to both hold the impact of that space not being a part of our virtual summer programming this year, and also be clear that creating those spaces and opportunities is still something we're really deeply committed to. And also in the grand vision of this summer's retreat was our annual Saturday night participatory concert, which would have been tonight, right now, with these fabulous teachers. So what a blessing that we actually do get to be here tonight together in song and community. I know I'm feeling really, really grateful for that. So I want to just introduce the Let My People Sing core team. Maybe core team members, when I say your name, you could give a little like hand wave or something. So I'm Batya. I use she, her pronouns. And also on the core team is Margot Siegel. Yeah, Alana Lerman. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. This is really good. Yes, Noam Lerman. And Noam, do you want to give a little something? A little wave? No? Okay. And Monica Gomery. Great. And that now I'm going to introduce you to our 2020 lead teachers. Sorry, it's just my voice. You know, this is a little bit, we're just in the Zoom flow of it, you know, but we're going to do some visual introductions and you're going to get to hear everyone's voices fully. So I want to introduce Anthony Mordechai Tzvi Russell. And Ariel Rivera Corman. Laura Lassie Townsend, who is going to be joined tonight by Ira Cohen Temple for this concert. Yeah, and they have this really sweet backyard setup. So good. And Itai Gal. Awesome. This is our really wonderful dream team. And I also want to introduce you to Michaela, our tech person / wizard. Michaela, would you? Yes, awesome. You can message me any tech needs. So I'm just going to orient us to some logistical base things in terms of Zoom and how we're going to use this space. And then we're going to get oriented spiritually, and then we're going to hear some music. So first off, I just want to say we're broadcasting on Facebook Live. So hello, Facebook. And thank you so much, Sarah Chandler, our Facebook tech person, for helping us out so thoroughly with that. And we wanted to just let you all know that. And also, you should just know that the broadcast is on speaker view most of the time. So if I'm the one that's speaking, people are just seeing my face. And you're welcome to put your Zoom in whatever view you'd like. You can have it in gallery view, see everybody, or keep it in speaker view and see the person speaking or singing. And we're also going to have everyone is on mute, and there might be some moments where we're gonna have people be able to come off mute, but for the most part we're gonna keep everyone on mute so that we can really hear the music. But that does not mean that we want you to be quiet. Please sing, please use your voice how you want, move your body. This is a great chance to try out harmonies. We are still calling this a participatory concert because we're really still hoping that we can all be in it together and sing and bring our voices, even if we might not be able to hear all of the voices at the same time. And we'll also be using a song sheet, and the songs just go in the order that they're gonna come in, and we'll post the link in the chat. And you could just follow along. The words will be there for you if you'd like to use them or not. And in terms of how to use the chat, please use it if you have any questions or need support on anything throughout the night. You can also private chat Michaela, our tech person, if you'd like, with any of your questions. And we really want this to be a singing space and a ritual space. So we're asking for folks to really keep kind of the chat portion of the chat more to a minimum so people can really focus and be present with the songs. But what we do encourage you to do is after a song, there's gonna be some silence. And if you feel moved, please just put some love and appreciation in the chat so our teachers can get some of that loved up energy after they perform, after we sing together, that they would be receiving energetically or sonically in person. So please do use the chat in that way. Also, if this is a fun one, if at any point you are singing along and you're just like, oh, I love this song, I love harmonizing with this song, I love singing really loud and off key with this song, and you just are like, I am feeling myself, I'm feeling this, you are welcome to hit record either on your phone or some other place. It could be audio or video, and record yourself singing with whoever is leading, and you can send it to info@letmypeoplesing.org, our email. You can find it on our website, or you can post it to social media and tag us, just as a small way of getting to hear different voices singing together tonight. That was a lot. Thank you for listening to all that. And in just a moment, Margot is going to ground us a little spiritually in this space. And then we're gonna dive into a whole bunch of gorgeous music. So we're not gonna have any official breaks tonight during the show. So please just take care of yourself, take care of your body, do what you need to tend to yourself, get water, go do what you need. We're so, so grateful to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Batya. Hi, everybody. I'm Margot, and I use they, them pronouns, and I'm calling in from Schaghticoke, Mohican territory, and I'm going to help us to create a sacred container together by landing us in time and space. So we just moved out of Tisha B'Av, which is a time in the Jewish calendar to hold collective grief, and into Shabbat Nachamu, which is the Shabbat of comfort, which we're just leaving right now. And from here, we're headed into the High Holy Days, and all time is sacred, and this is a specifically powerful time in the Jewish cycle. And in order to land together in this space, I want to invite everybody to close your eyes or focus inward. How's that? Can people hear me better? Okay, cool. So again, I want to invite you to close your eyes or focus inward, and I want you to imagine a big open room with wooden walls, wooden ceilings, wooden floors, a high vaulted ceiling. And in the center, there's an open space. From there are microphones and music stands. And then around that is the circle of us who will be sharing our songs and our voices with you tonight. And behind us is all of you. And you might be the one that got there like 20 minutes early to save your spot, and be right in the front, or you might be in the middle, or you might be someone who tends to go towards the back. So I want to invite you to imagine where you'd be sitting and think of two people on this call, maybe new faces or faces you already know, and imagine somebody on this call tonight on either side of you. And notice what it feels like to sit there. Notice if there's anticipation, excitement, nervousness. Just notice what's there for you. And we're all here in this place together, and like we actually get to sing together tonight. So we're going to take a moment to feel that together. So in a moment, Michaela's going to allow everybody to unmute, and I want to invite you to unmute when we allow it and to hum a note, just one breath of a note. And we're going to really try to feel the resonance of that hum in our own bodies and see if we can feel connected to those in this space, in this circle with us. Okay, so you can now unmute yourselves, and we're gonna together take a big breath. So remember, you know, yourself getting distracted by the fact that you're on a So yeah, if you notice yourself getting distracted by the fact that you're on a computer, or anything else coming up for you, just remember that we're in this space together, and I invite you to go back there. And if you want to close your eyes or go inward, we invite you to do that and just let the music wash over you. And yeah, we're just so grateful to be here and to get to sing all together tonight.
Hi everyone. Wow, it is so good and so strange to be with all of you in this way, but so beautiful. My name is Ariel. A little louder, I've been told. My name is Ariel Rivera Corman. I am one of the lead teachers this year, and just sending a lot of love. That's my introduction for today. So I'm going to start us off with a song, and it's a version of Moda Ani, or Mode Ani. So this is a morning prayer, often said when waking up. And I wrote a version of this song for this time because all the versions of this song that I know are really, really joyful. And I felt like, sometimes waking up is a little bit of a strange experience, actually, especially in these times. Finding that your soul has returned to you after all, and you're here for another day in this reality. So in that spirit, and in the spirit of myself in 7th grade. It's called the Imo da Ani. I wish I could hear anybody laughing. I hope someone did. And
I laughed.
I see some hands. And we're going to start out with that. And just the lyrics mean, I thank you, God, for returning my soul to me. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 na, 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 ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 da, 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 da. Ay, da, 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 da. Modani lefanecha melech chai v'kayav shechezalta bi nishmati v'chemla raba emunatecha raba emunatecha hayana yana moda ani חוזרת נשמתי מודה אני חוזרת נשמתי מודה אני לפנייך רוח חי וקיימת שהחזרת בי נשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתייך רבה אמונתייך הידני המודה אני חוזרת נשמתי מודה אני חוזרת נשמתי היי 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 ננאי היי 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 יו היי ינאי יננאי ינאי יננאי ינאי היי ינאי 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 Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Noam, for playing the Sidur. These are made for drumming. They're made for drumming. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. I'm the first to go, so I'm the guinea pig. I'm going to move us on to a song to take us down a little bit. And just on a serious note, I was on a call. I was on the funeral call a few months ago, and it was Zoom bombed. which was just a really tragic moment. And out of that kind of freezing that I felt in my body from that moment, just at the cruelty that is out there and not so far away, I wrote this song, and it's called The Come Down Nigun. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ario. Um, Hi again, everybody. I'm going to share a version of Lecha Dodi that I shared last year in the hopes that maybe some folks who were there can sing along, and if you don't know it, you can pick it up. It's going to be on my album, which is coming out in 3 weeks, which is my first album, which is really exciting and wild. And you can hear Ariel play violin and sing on it. Yeah. Also, it'd be remiss if I didn't mention that this is called a strumstick, and my father handed it to me last Hanukkah. So thanks, Dad.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Anthony Mordechai Tzvi Russell. Shavua Tov, Agutavach. It's been so lovely to be in community with you this evening. Tonight, I'm going to perform Va'ani Tefilati, a Yontif tune I've been absolutely obsessed with ever since I heard it about 15 years ago. Last year, I created a simplified version of the melody for a future Let My People Sing workshop on Ashkenazi melodic ornamentation. And I think I did that because I love this idea of taking a complicated synagogue melody and stripping it down to its absolute essence. So it can be performed without a meter, one note to each syllable, sort of like a medieval plain chant. But before I do that, I'd like to take a moment to talk about a couple of composers. So here we go. In the first half of the 20th century, there were two brothers who were composers by the name of Goldfarb. There was Israel Goldfarb, and there was Samuel Goldfarb. Now, you probably aren't familiar with them by name, but I'm willing to bet you're familiar with at least some of their work as composers. Here's one of their tunes. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's good and ready, then dreidel I will play, which is like, whatever. But they also wrote another melody you might happen to know. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. So that's a pretty well-known melody by Israel and Samuel Goldfarb. Not traditional, not from the old country, not from Eretz Yisrael, from two composers in the 20th century, one who was living in New York and the other who was living in Seattle, of all places. They also wrote a melody I will be performing for you this evening, Va'ani Tefilati. And if you don't mind, I'd like to take a minute to walk you through the simplified version of the melody I created for Let My People Sing. I simplified it to 5 consecutive pitches, which are as follows. Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. Elohim berov chasdecha Haneni, Haneni, be'emet yishecha. So I'll be creating a video teaching the simplified version of Va'ani Tefilati in the coming weeks. For now, I'm going to perform it for you tonight. It's usually sung 3 times in shul during a Yontif Torah service. So following that practice, first I'm going to perform the simplified version I just presented for you, then the normal version you'd hear in shul, and finally a slightly more cantorial version of the same tune that I've ornamented myself. That's 3 tunes for the price of 1. What a mitzvah. Now, there are 4 things that you can do while I'm singing this. You can close your eyes and listen. You can sing along if you happen to know this uniquely American Jewish melody, noting where you might go right and I happen to go left. You can sing on a drone throughout the melody based on the first pitch, noticing how the melody shifts between harmony and dissonance with your voice. Or you can do an Ashkenazi communal singing practice called Brumstimme, where when I hang out on a note at the end of a phrase, you repeat that note as a sort of interactive communal comment. So like, Va'ani tefilati, and so on. Lech Adonai et ratzon. Elohim beroch hazdecho. Aneni, aneni, behemet yishecho. Vani tefilati Lecha Adonai et ratzon. Elohim beroch hasnecha. Aneni, aneni, behimed yishecha. Vani tefilati Lecha Adonai et ratzon. Elohim berov chaznecho. Aneni, aneni. Behemet yishecha. Shavuot Tov, Gut Havach. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you.
Hi, everybody. Again, I'm Margot. So lovely to sing with all of you, filling up my heart. The words for the song I'm going to share are from a poem written by Let My People Sing participant Leela Serene and translated by Leela and her mom, Anna Goldberg. And the poem is about trusting the babies choosing to be conceived and born in this pandemic, to be bringing with them the gifts and wisdom that are most needed. And the translation to the poem is on the song sheet. Can I just get a thumbs up, Valia, if it sounds okay? Dein süßer Eugen verspricht, nahe Leben, Brisi funai bakairaro. Nayalebe. Great hungere. Nayalebe. Ois kissen bable kaila zoevi honek takin mir hats nayaleben Antona beso fargen nigen a zoevi vesne regen nayaleben Gebackt in der Schmeck von Frischling, naja Leben. Du bist Punkt, gen eugen kommen aher. Naja Leben. Bezachor ben du kuf is der mes velkai naya leben und ich suche naya leben Hinter euch reißen Tüfteln von Lippen versteht Naya leben Dose kerbenar vertrycken megen begen genug nidre Naya leben Pushen dos genug selig Naya leben Sein Bargissen war der mig der Naya leben Und was du hast gekommen nachher zu lernen Naya leben
Hi, everyone. My name is Laura Lassie Townsend, and I'm here in my garden with Ira Honan Temple, who is playing synth in the back, right there. So you may have 3 images of us. So hopefully you'll be able to share this experience. Give me a quick second. So we're experimenting tonight with sound. This is the first time that we're doing a concert in person through Zoom. So bear with us if there are any technical issues. The song that we'd like to start with is called Ahlan wa Sahlan. It's an Algerian song that was written by Maurice El Medioni from the Shaabi popular repertoire of Algeria. And it talks about the joy that is brought about by gathering together with friends. So I thought it was a very apropos song for tonight. أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم هاد القادة شحال تمنيتها جاتني جديدة غرموا عليا هاد القادة شحال تمنيتها جاتني جديدة غرموا عليا بركان مهزودة أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم هاد الليلة شحال مزيانة سطحوا فيها شغلتوا عليا هاد الليلة شحال مزيانة سطحوا فيها شغلتوا عليا بركان مهزودة أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم فرحت قلبي نفرح بكم جيتوا يا حبابي يا محلى اليوم أهلا وسهلا أهلا بكم so much. All right, we're gonna move on to a second song now that is also derived from the Shabi repertoire, but this time from Morocco. It's called Yalil Farah, and it's actually an Arabic song, a popular Arabic song, that was then transformed into a piyut by David Bouzaglo, who is one of the greatest Moroccan paitanim of the 20th century. And he wrote a piyut for Shavuot on top of that song, which was originally praising Mohammed V for the liberation of Morocco from colonialism. So you're going to see that the song is really, really written in Hebrew in a way that mirrors the Arabic. So you're going to hear some of the Arabic on the chorus, Yalil Farah and Shahbo. And then you're going to hear the Hebrew as well from David Bouzaglo. A little technical note that here we're bringing like an additional musical component. We're bringing drums, and we don't know if it's going to work. So bear with us. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see how it sounded in the recording. God knows. Thank you.
Wow. Hi. Hi, everyone. Wow, I'm just feeling very full already. We're taking a pause in this absolutely amazing concert with each other to connect in with each other in this bigger picture of the Let My People Sing magic that brought this concert together. So if you are able to, or okay with it, we would love to invite you to come onto video so we can just start to see each other. And as you've been in your homes or wherever you are singing and being in this along with each other, we just want a moment to be together in another kind of participatory way. So I'm just getting to see these phenomenal people who are here. We want to know how you're doing. How are you doing during this concert? If you can find an object near you that represents how this concert is making you feel, you can grab it and put it in the camera. I'm feeling very nourished and quenched. So this is some water. If you don't have, I know, so nourishing, I agree. If you don't have an object, you can do your hands, like whatever it is, just so we can start to see, like, how are you feeling during this concert right now? Just gonna see, I'm seeing some like nature things. I'm seeing some animals. I'm seeing some hearts, some flowers. I'm seeing people drinking water. That's good. I'm seeing some like beautiful hand movements and movements of objects and birds. I'm seeing musical instruments and really cute stuffed animals. So yes, all of these kinds of feelings are happening right now across wherever we are, which is another way that we're being brought together. Would love to see, people have been doing beautiful appreciations in the chat. This is just another moment if people want to throw in particular ways that you've been touched or impacted so far tonight by these incredible artists. So I'd love to see some more appreciations in the chat for them. We would be like all deeply resonating if we were all in the same room. So this is another spot we can see it in the chat. I know, Dan, I was having some really good dance party situation over here. Gratitude. So as I've been scrolling through, I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces and also some new faces. So we would love to know if you've attended Let My People Sing before, to show in the camera how many times you've been here. So this is our 9th Let My People Sing, summers and in synagogue. So I'm putting up 9. That's how 9 looks. So I'd love to see some just how many times have people been doing this thing? I'm seeing quite a range, a lot of ones, which is so sweet. Some double hand action with lots of numbers as well. That's awesome. Okay, you can shake out your hands. And now, if this is your first ever Let My People Sing thing, we're so excited you're here and would love to see some just like flashing, I made it, in your screen. I'm gonna see if we have any. Oh, we have people. This is your first time coming to Let My People Sing thing. That's amazing. Also, just, you know, so many things are horrible during COVID, and this is one of those silver lining moments where people who've never been able to come before, this was an easier way to come. So we're really excited that you're here. So over the last months of this extraordinary time, we've been offering nap times, people just coming together to get sung to over Zoom. And also we've been putting new playlists up on our SoundCloud. We're gonna put the link in the chat to our SoundCloud if you don't know about it yet. So we would just love to see if you've come to nap time, either during Let My People Sing retreats or in the last few months. Can we see some stretching or yawns or like wiggled fingers? Just people, we've had such a sweet community in there. I'm seeing some good stretches. Oh, great. Also, if you just feel like stretching, you can do that too right now, even if you didn't come, because stretching is great anyway. So I also would love to know if you've been listening to any of the playlists on the Let My People Sing SoundCloud, either now or in the past. You can do a little this if you've been listening. And also if you've been hearing any of this music in other spaces that have emerged during COVID, because there's been dozens that have just been putting on Let My People Sing SoundCloud to start or close or hold space inside of all these online spaces. So just looking to see folks who these playlists have been a place of nourishment. So again, if you would be so kind, we would love to see some stories and appreciations in the chat for these resources during the pandemic. As a team, we've been trying to pivot and arrive to this moment, and we'd love to know how it's been impacting you, and how it's been showing up for you in these times. So love to see some appreciations or stories or just moments in the chat so we can see that. Got a longtime fan of We Rise up in here. Yeah, listening while I cook for Shabbos. I also do that. SoundCloud is a source of comfort. The Tisha B'Av playlist that just came out. SoundCloud just running through the kitchen. A lot of the SoundCloud seems to be in people's food. That's probably a good idea. Nap time has been a place of sweetness. Oh my gosh, Batya's L'Chadodi is sung every Shabbos. And SoundCloud songs, Let My People Sing playlist when I work from home. It's very grounding and delightful. Bright spots and long days. The Let My People Sing SoundCloud has been featured on the Kaddish Call. People while driving, while walking the dog, walking in the woods. Porch Avodat Levs with the Let My People Sing tunes. These are beautiful. Please feel free to keep pouring them in, and people can also get ideas for other ways to incorporate music into your life. That's what's happening for me right now. So as you can see, I think it's everyone here, many people here, and also hundreds of people beyond, folks who are here at this concert, have been resourced by Let My People Sing song in these times. And this is so important to us, folks on the core team, and really feeds us in doing this work. Last year, we did our very first grassroots fundraising campaign and received our first grant, which is very exciting, and raised enough so that we can be sustainable for another 1.5 years to come, which is a really big deal for us. And we want to take a moment to appreciate people who have donated to Let My People Sing, and are part of the community web that has been helping make all of this possible. So if you have donated to Let My People Sing, could you put a heart into the camera? Because you've sent us a ton of love, and now I'm gonna scroll, but we're sending you love back because you're making this possible. I'm seeing lots of so many hearts. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you all so much. It's like we really needed you to make this possible and continue to support us to support this community. So I am just taking that in. Over the last years, we have raised money to support the 5 of us, the core team members, in building this love project to compensate our phenomenal teachers, to create scholarships for Black and Indigenous Jews, Jews of color, and Sephardi Mizrahi Jews, and also make our retreats economically accessible to more people. This moment is going to be our only fundraising moment for 2020. Thank you for being in it with us. If there is anything of what we have done, both during COVID times and before, if anything that we've done has been meaningful to you, we ask you to please contribute to sustaining the Let My People Sing community. We want to continue to pay artists for their vital cultural work, especially in this time. We want to keep adding music to our SoundCloud so you can listen in your homes and learn new music across the diaspora. And we want to keep offering spaces for conversation and connection. And most importantly, we want to be awake to what is needed and emerges next. So we love listening and collaborating with you to create song in these quickly adapting times. So Michaela is going to pop our link in the chat. She already did it because she's amazing. This is where you can donate. So if you're someone who listens to the SoundCloud at least once a month, consider becoming a monthly sustainer. And at any amount that feels meaningful to you. We also super deeply appreciate the one-time donations from the heart. So what is the amount that comes to you in this moment that represents what this project of Let My People Sing and this community and this portal to song has provided in your life? As people donate, which I hope is happening, we would love two things to happen. One is if you donate right now and you're feeling good about it, will you write done in the chat so we can just be like, okay, this is actually happening. Like people are actually donating. This is very exciting. That would help. Also, I'd probably encourage other people to do the same thing. Let's be real. And we would love to hear more stories about how Let My People Sing has impacted you in the chat. Oh my gosh, so many dones. Okay, great. What's happening? Someone even donated earlier today. They knew this would happen, or they just were excited about the concert. We'll read a few of the stories out loud, maybe the ones from before too, and about just what's impacted you, about Let My People Sing, your gratitudes. And as this chat is filling and as people are making donations, we also want to let you know that we will be donating 10% of what we raise tonight to the Schaghticoke First Nations, the Indigenous people whose land where Isabella Freedman campus is. We'll be putting the link to their website in the chat. And why are we doing this? We're doing this because we are so grateful to the land that supported us growing up, this project growing up in the past years, and just allowed us to flourish. And we want to honor the Indigenous stewards of the land that has been our spiritual home for this project. And even though right now we're online and we're all scattered, we are still feeling very held by Isabella Freedman, and are profoundly grateful for the ways that this project grew out of that, from that place. So wondering, Mo, have you seen some stories or anything that you want to lift up or read out loud, or maybe from before? Do we have someone here? Oh, great. Oh my gosh, so many people have donated. This is amazing.
As these very generous donations go in, I'm just going back up the chat and I see one from Laura. I taught a workshop series at the Havara Institute this past week and used the Let My People Sing SoundCloud recordings in almost every session. Thanks, Laura. And from Ike, I listened to the SoundCloud while driving hours through the New Mexico desert. From Ray, I listen to Let My People Sing playlists while I work from home, so grounding and delightful. Just a lot of accompaniment and just empowered playlist users and singers alongers.
Okay, perfect. Monica, thank you. And also just thank you, everybody. This is a lot. And like, I'm feeling so grateful. And I get to send you back into the concert, which I'm sure we're all going to be grateful for. We have 2 more folks playing, and we're just very blessed to be in this time together through song. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Such a pleasure to be here with all of you. See all your faces I haven't seen in a while, and such an honor to be playing alongside these incredibly talented people. So this song that I want to share with you right now is original. The English lyrics are mine. The Hebrew lyrics are from Havdalah liturgy, from the ritual bringing us from Shabbat into the rest of the week, actually for Psalms said afterwards. And the intention for this song is for the connection with Source that we experienced on Shabbat to come with us into the rest of the week and inspire what we do in the rest of the week, so that it can align with that connection with Source. So here it is. She who knows the ordinary from the sacred will move us on from the ways that we've mistaken. May the seeds that we plant take us far, abundant like the sands and like the stars. To the one who speaks in silence and in visions, help us humans make the right decisions. We hear your guidance through ancient memories. We're voices for your melodies. Great One, bless the work of our hands. Bless the work of our minds. Great One, may our work connect the heavens and the land, the spirit world and humankind. ויהי נועם שכינה עלינו, עלינו ומעשה ידינו. כוננה עלינו ומעשה ידינו, מעשה ידינו כוננהו. Great One, bless the work of our hands. May they be the foundation. Great One, may our work connect the heavens and the land. May we continue your creation. המבדיל בין קודש לחול, חטאותינו היא תמחול, חסדנו וזרענו תרבה כחול, ככוכבים בלילה. Great One, bless the work of our hands. Bless the work of our minds. Great One, may our work connect the heavens and the land, the spirit world and humankind. Great One, bless the work of our hands. May your pleasantness abide. Great One, may our work connect the heavens and the land, the spirit world and humankind. Great One, bless the work of our hands. May it be the foundation. Great One, may our work connect the heavens and the land. May we continue your creation. Thank you all. This next one is a round, so I'm going to teach it to you before I play it. And since it is Let My People Sing, I'm actually going to trust that at least most people are singing. If not, it's cool. So the words are by Rabbi Nachman, 17th century, 18th century Hasidic teacher, Rebbe. And the whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. So here's the first part. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. And in Hebrew, it's in the songbook. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. So sing that while I'm singing this. והעיקר, 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 lo לפחד כלל, and in English, we must recall. We must recall, we must recall. Have no fear at all. And I'll do it a bunch of times, so you'll know it. This is pretty fresh. It's not on my album. If you want it, I can send it to you. Private chat me or email. And let's sing it together. I like the sound better. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. We must recall. We must recall, we must recall. Have no fear at all, we must recall. We must recall, we must recall. Have no fear at all. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, והעיקר, 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 לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר, 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 have no fear at all. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. We must recall. We must recall, we must recall. Have no fear at all, we must recall. We must recall, we must recall. Have no fear at all. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, והעיקר, 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 לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר, 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 לא לפחד כלל. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. The whole entire world is a very narrow bridge. Thank you, everybody. And with that, I send you my blessing to overcome all fears. Shavua Tov.
Hello, everyone. We've reached the time in our night where we get to start winding down. So I have a lullaby that I was raised listening to. It's a Ladino lullaby called Duerme, Duerme. It's a folk song, and I'm familiar from it. I learned it from my father, who would play many different recordings of it, but the one that I remember the most was by Judy Frankel, who was a very important song collector. She interviewed Sephardi elders and really tried capturing a lot of Ladino songs before elders passed. I really recommend looking her up. And so doing this in honor of my father, David Miguel, and please let this song seep into your bones. It's very beautiful. dorme sin ansia y dolor. Dorme, dorme sin ansia y dolor. Tu amante que tanto desea ver tu sueño con grande amor, ver tu sueño con grande amor. Hay 2 años que sufre mi alma por tu joya, mi linda dama. Por tu joya, mi linda dama. Siente, siente el son de mi guitarra. Siente hermosa mis males cantar. Siente hermosa mis males cantar. Duerme, duerme, hermosa doncella. Duerme, duerme, sin ansia y dolor. Duerme, duerme, sin ansia y dolor. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Noam and Ariel. I'm going to share some gratitudes from Let My People Sing's end, and then I'm going to share a couple announcements with you all, and then we're going to close out with one more song as we head into the new week. So first, I just want to express again the most enormous, enormous gratitude to everyone who taught and shared music tonight. I, like so many of you, have spent so much time on various kinds of Zoom calls, and I really haven't been nourished in this way yet until tonight. So tremendous, tremendous gratitude from the whole Let My People Sing core team. And we just really want to thank again Anthony and Ariel and Laura and Itai and also Ira for being incredibly generous and just tremendous teachers and cultural workers and carriers of sacred music and creators of sacred music. So thank you so much. If you want to learn more about these incredible musicians and follow their work and just become their groupies like I am, you should go to the bottom of the songbook, which Michaela just reshared the link to. And at the very bottom, there are links to each of these artists and musicians, and you can just keep tracking and following their work and singing with them. Also, just huge gratitude to the Let My People Sing core team, to Batya and Margot and Noam for sharing music, to Alana for guiding us through a really loving and fun, maybe the funnest fundraising pitch I've ever gotten to be part of, and to Michaela for running tech for us so graciously. So much gratitude, so much gratitude. We also want to thank Anthony for co-facilitating our community conversation last week about music in the time of a pandemic. And we want to thank Ariel for co-organizing the Tisha B'Av playlist with Noam this summer. Just huge thanks to our teachers for all of the ways that they're creatively contributing to Let My People Sing's work in this time. So thank you. A couple announcements for you all. We are back on with nap time. It is tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can find info on the Let My People Sing website. We're going to be sung to tomorrow by Margot, Ali, and Soul, so that's something to look forward to. And in a moment, we're going to close out with a recording of a song from Anat Halevi Hochberg, who was one of our lead teachers last summer. The song is Ayelet Chain, as sung by Ofra Haza, and we hope that you just celebrate and sing and dance and make your ways into your beautiful evenings. And before we do that, just want to say by way of closing, we are 7 weeks, basically 7 weeks out until Rosh Hashanah, until the start of the new year and the Days of Awe, which is mind-blowing to me, and I'm sure to you. And it's a really potent time. So just the gates of tefillah, of prayer, and the gates of tshuva, of return and forgiveness, and sort of recreation, transformation. Those gates are opening at this time, opening as we sort of open towards the height and the most potent part of the year spiritually in so many ways. And I think we cracked them open a little bit more tonight. I really felt it. And I guess what feels meaningful to me in particular this year about those gates being open for us is that so often while we're in this setup and we're each on our own screens, I don't know if you all can hear my dog with her squeaky toy in the background, but she's singing with us in her own way. So just, as we're each in our own homes, on our own screens and pouring our hearts towards each other to connect, sometimes it can feel like, can anyone hear us as we sing? Like, is anyone with me? Is anyone harmonizing to my melody? Is this going anywhere? Am I contributing to something bigger? And when the gates are open, there's just an undeniable yes, which is actually the yes that's available to us all year. We just are not ever alone. You're not ever alone. We're not ever alone. We created this community so that we would feel less alone and that we would find one another and really lift up our voices together. So as these gates open and open for us, may you carry this music with you. May you feel witnessed and accompanied and harmonized with and strummed along, and we just are really grateful and excited to keep building with all of you and to just pour ourselves towards that larger container of sacredness that is really the place where all of us can find one another at any time. So thank you for being here. Shavua Tov, and we love you so much.
V'golluti yismach
That was almost as good as getting to dance in person together. Who thought it was possible? So I just want to give a few seconds for everybody to do a little wave goodbye. Maybe you want to like go through the gallery and see all the friendly faces, new and old. And it really wouldn't be a Let My People Sing participatory concert without a surprise dance party. So we have one more song for you, El Eliyahu, an Iraqi melody by Galit Dardashti, leading it at Let My People Sing in 2012. Thank you so much, Galit.
Oh,